In the Marvel Universe, Banner once donned the Infinity Gauntlet to save those who vanished due to Thanos. He snapped his fingers, disregarding the glove's backlash, permanently crippling his entire arm. The director revealed this was preparation for evolving the Hulk. He's a unique character, bridging the gap between the tech-rich and the struggling poor. Loki's single sarcastic remark triggered Banner's merciless onslaught. Even the unruly Thor wanted to challenge him, but was beaten down just like Loki. If words like violent, savage, and angry describe someone, it's the Hulk. 6-year-old Banner was adorable and lively, but his father saw him as a monster. He'd cry without his pacifier, his skin instantly turning green. It began 2 years prior. His scientist father accidentally discovered cell regeneration in experiments. After success, the military banned human trials, so he secretly injected himself. His genes were drastically altered. 2 years later, his father realized Banner had inherited the changes. Banner's skin turns green when his emotions run high. For years, his father treated him as a monster, trying various ways to kill him. His mother always intervened, until his father accidentally killed her. Banner's memory froze at that moment. His father was imprisoned thereafter. Years later, Banner became a scientist and had a girlfriend, Betty. Due to his condition, they never had a normal relationship. One day, workers accidentally triggered gamma rays while maintaining equipment. Banner heard the commotion, masked a worker, and pushed them aside. He shielded the emitter with his body, absorbing a massive dose of gamma rays. The rays altered his green genes. Banner next awoke in a treatment room. He was puzzled that he was still alive. Across from his hospital bed sat an old man who claimed to be Banner's father. He said Banner had a green monster inside him and could find him any time for help. His father left in a hurry after saying this, and his words kept echoing in Banner's mind. Coupled with his father's sudden appearance, memories of Banner's childhood gradually resurfaced. His mother's experience caused him great emotional turmoil. He wanted to run out for help, but in the next second his watch shattered on the ground. His pants and shoes also ripped due to poor quality. This was Banner's first transformation into the enraged Hulk. His strength increased tremendously. Hulk punched through solid walls, destroying the lab. The commotion drew the attention of nearby police. Hulk threw a gamma ray machine out of the building. Hulk leaped through the wall to the rooftop with a sky-shattering roar, throwing debris into the darkness. The next day, Banner returned to normal with no memory of the previous night's transformation, feeling ravenous. The military sent Glenn, Banner's rival, to investigate the lab's destruction. Glenn attacked Banner, punching and choking him while mocking his weakness. Banner tried to suppress his rage, but the Hulk within couldn't be contained. Losing control, Banner's skin turned green as his clothes ripped apart, unable to contain his growing form. He had become the Hulk. Hulk strode up to Glenn, grabbed his neck, and threw him out the window, his anger threatening to tear himself apart. Police opened fire, but the bullets couldn't penetrate Hulk's skin. The gunfire only enraged Hulk further. His compression shorts ripped as his body continued to swell with rage. Hulk kicked a couch across the room and tossed Glenn aside. Hulk's first stop was his girlfriend Betty's house, where she saw the imposing figure of the Hulk. Betty wasn't scared, but curious. Hulk picked her up, wanting to explain. 3 mutant dogs suddenly appeared across the street. Hulk hid Betty in the car and fought the powerful, pain-resistant dogs. Hulk suspected his father's genetic modifications. After fighting, he weakened. Outmatched, Hulk resorted to biting. Teddy suddenly grabbed his pants. Hulk threw Teddy, but 2 more dogs charged at him. He dodged their attack. Teddy snarled at Betty in the car. Hulk slammed Teddy into a tree, then fainted from exhaustion. The next day, Betty called her father. Ross answered. She explained the dog incident and requested protection, causing trouble. As Banner prepared to leave, he was hit with a tranquilizer dart. He quickly passed out. Armed men stormed in and took him. Ross sent helicopters to ensure Banner's transport to a secret base. They took him 3,000 meters underground, fearing he'd wake up en route. The base was like an ant colony. Escape seemed impossible. Banner was isolated in a test chamber under constant surveillance. Meanwhile, Banner's father, Blake, prepared a gamma-ray machine. He aimed to awaken Banner's latent abilities using this method. The machine activated, altering Blake's genes with gamma rays. Unlike Banner, Blake's power turned his fingers blue on contact. His ability was to assimilate and merge with objects he touched. Thus, Blake became known as the Absorbing Man.